Infinity healing for forgiveness. The topic of forgiveness is a very huge topic, and it's also a very sensitive one. But I'm putting all of that into consideration. There is a very long video where I talked about what is forgiveness, what I believe forgiveness to be, and what I hope that each and every one of you would understand what forgiveness is, and based on that understanding you would actually practice forgiveness for your best and highest good, and not do it the wrong way, where you basically, instead of honoring yourself, you're just hindering it, if that makes any sense. So for that video specifically, I would either link it in the cards or in the description box. And if I don't, for whatever reason, please remind me and ask me to do so. Okay, now infinity healing, for those of you who do not know what's infinity healing is basically a healing modality where we basically heal, release, or create. Specifically, I promise there is a better description for it, but I haven't memorized it yet in English. I'm working on that. Okay. Infinity healing works based on your sacred yes. So without you saying yes, you would not receive the healing. Simple. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you all to take 3 deep belly breaths, considering that you guys actually would love to do forgiveness. And think of that specific person that you would like to forgive, specific being that you would like to forgive. And you might, just saying, you might consider yourself, or starting with yourself. And just so you know, this is a free mini session. And if you don't know more about or what our mini sessions are, I would absolutely recommend that you check the video where I talked about what mini sessions are, so you would have more clear perspective of they are and how they work and how to benefit the maximum from them. Okay, let's continue. So, would you like to receive an infinity healing? If you'd like that, please say yes. And take a deep breath. Okay. Now, think of that one person, one being, one entity that you would like to forgive. And would you like to receive an infinity healing to help you forgive it, or him, or her? If you would like that, please say yes and take a deep breath. Perfect. And if there is a need for more work, like a real private session, real infinity healing session, to work when it comes to forgiving that person, that entity, would you like to receive an infinity healing to give you a very clear sign to do so? If you'd like that, please say yes. Okay, I'm gonna ask you all to put your right hand over your heart chakra, where and it exists basically mid-chest. And remember, you really don't have to be specific. All you have to say is thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. Amen. Okay, I would ask you all, and some of you already know this, but to drink water, drink your glass of water, and during the following 24 hours, drink as much water as possible. There is really not specific amount of water to be drunk, but to be drunk. Okay, but drink as much as water as possible, and remember to follow your intuition about how much you would actually need. And for those of you who are actually connected, attuned to your bodies, you would actually feel that your body needs water. I would also recommend that you guys would document, note any and all of the manifestations, the changes, no matter how small or big they are, good or bad, in a note, whether it was a piece of paper, paper note, on a laptop, computer, your phone, your iPad, whatever you want. Just document that. The documentation is just to give you a clear perspective that this is actually works, to see how this actually works for you specifically. And other than that, I would absolutely love to receive your comments, your feedback in the comment section below. And tell me, how do you feel? Did you feel anything different? When did you start feeling anything different? How did it change for you? What manifestations have you seen? And I would also love, if you feel called to do so, to receive donations. The link for donations is in the description box. Other than that, there would be, or maybe there are by now, a very long description of what infinity healing is, a very detailed webinar, seminar, whatever you want to call it, whatever seems to be the best. And if it's available by now, by the time this is published, I would link it in the description box as well as in the cards. Okay? Other than that, may this or something far greater happens. Blessings all.